Hi, this is Zak Mir, editor of Spreadbet Magazine, with a look at some bulletin board hero stocks on Monday, June the 2nd. And I'm starting off with Leni Gas Oil, which is probably one of the hottest situations around at the moment. And it's not surprising given the current configuration of the daily chart. Here we can see a rising 50-day and 200-day moving averages there, just below the 1 pence level. Rising trend channel from this time last year, base just below the 1 pence level, and with a resistance line projection target as high as 2 pence. That is the case even after all the recent gains, and even though the RSI at 82 is very overbought. Probably the best way forward here is to, bearing in mind that the RSI is on the hot side, to look for any weakness towards the 1.3, 1.4 pence zone. Support likely to come in towards 1.25 pence, which was resistance basically before the latest breakout. So really, one would be looking for uh, a stop loss around the 1.25 pence level, and then guiding the stock back up to the 2 pence zone over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Another interesting situation in terms of the latest breakout is Tangiers Petroleum, where we've seen the 200-day moving average shown in black here at 13.07 pence give way at the end of last week. Decent weekly close above the 200-day moving average is always encouraging. Obviously, there was the failure in October where there was a bull trap through that level, but with the RSI backing this, there's been multi-tested RSI support over recent weeks, and the gap fill reversal from last month. There was a gap down, and that was filled quite quickly above 12 pence. It would appear that we've got a reasonable setup here. Possible target here would be the June resistance line projection as high as 21 pence. That would be the 1 to 2 month target, while we remain above the 200-day moving average. Finishing off with the situation which I know a lot of people are interested in, and that's the Victorian Oil and Gas. I was actually quite surprised to see the shares push back above the 200-day moving average at 1.15 pence on a weekly close basis last week. We've got a RSI support line here around the 40 level, and that's multi-tested from March, so that is also a positive there in terms of adding momentum. The overall rising trend channel from early last year as well has a 1.8 pence implied target, and that would be the case really while we remain above the 50-day moving average and the price channel floor at 1.03 pence. So looking like a decent recovery prospect here for Victoria. If you're not so sure on it, maybe you wait for an end of day close above the late May resistance at 1.2 pence as a momentum buy trigger, and then follow that push to the upside. That's it from me. More updates on Spreadbet Magazine.